Now, the governing MPP also says its candidate, President Akufo-Addo, has demonstrated in 4 years that he is committed to fighting corruption than the candidate John Mahama of the NDC. The fight against corruption, according to the governing party, is safer in the hands of the sitting president than in the hands of the former president, who has demonstrated by deeds that he is a corrupt politician. Addressing a news conference Tuesday at the party headquarters, former Director of Communication of the MPP, Akomea, among others, said cancellation of the controversial and defective PDS contract shows that President Akufo-Addo is committed to fighting corruption. The governing MPP has also cautioned the Ghanaians to be skeptical about the promise by former President Mahama and the NDC to absorb the fees of students who will be entering tertiary institutions in the next academic year. Even though the party will not say whether or not the promise is feasible, member of the MPP campaign communication team, Akomea, says candidate Mahama's past record and pronouncement on freebies shows he can't be trusted with his latest promise that has been made 6 days to the elections. He spoke with my colleague Latif Idris.
President Mahama told us in 2016 that he doesn't believe in free things, and that anything free didn't promote quality, it didn't promote access. So we must be careful in what we believe when he is now promising free things, because he told us clearly that free things really were not his thing. Number two, this promise, we don't know where it's coming from. 5 or 6 days to elections. They say they are going to actually amend their manifesto to incorporate this promise. Now, this must be the only political party in the history of the Fourth Republic that is amending a manifesto 5-6 days to an election. But you wonder, this is a man who told us we didn't have money for trainee allowances.
Before you go on that, let me just play the devil's advocate here. What is wrong if you identify the need and so you want to adjust and meet the needs and demands of the people?
I mean, you must look at the person who's making the identification and promises. You see, you come from Joy FM, okay? You will be judged by the work you do at Joy FM. So you can't run away from it. So you come from Joy. People will judge you by the work you have done at Joy, by the record that you have at Joy. So when you look at the record of the man, when he has told us there was not enough money to pay allowances, now he's telling you that he will find money to pay fees for thousands and thousands of university students. You have to ask, how is that possible? You would agree that the last 4 years, the inertia that characterized the fight against corruption is no more there. Of course, our NDC friends will disagree.